I'm here in the Bridgeport neighborhood of Chicago, about a mile away from where the White Sox play, to check out a place that I hear has great food and a great story about a family of 6 that lived above a bar that they eventually turned into their own restaurant that's serving organic, farm-to-table comfort food. This is Nana.
Chicken sandwich, farm greens.
It's just phenomenal.
Okay, we have the shrimp and oyster po' boy.
Today I'm having the duck biscuits and gravy.
Oh, I love Nana's.
And there really is a Nana.
Named it after my mom.
Mexican-born Maria Solis.
Hi, ladies.
Whose 4 kids opened this joint in 2009. That'd be Omar.
Ready?
Christian.
Breakfast burrito.
Marco.
Side of bacon, please.
And Michelle.
Chilaquiles.
Basically, all we've done is taken a lot of these comfort dishes inspired by mom's home cooking.
And gave the recipes to high-end chef Guy Michael.
Huevos ranchero.
He is on a par with all the great chefs in town.
And now he's putting the Nana spin on comfort food, like this top seller.
NanaDinersDriveInsDives.
The what?
The NanaDinersDriveInsDives.
Variation on Eggs Benedict with chorizo.
We're gonna make the chorizo ourselves.
Correct.
I dig this. Okay, so we rehydrate the anchovies.
Yep.
So you pull seeds and stems now. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hit it with the water and just let them steep there for what?
About 20 minutes just so they get nice and soft.
Yeah, they're steeped. You're gonna puree them right now. So now that's pureed.
Right.
Now we're making the cure.
Fresh garlic, fresh thyme, cinnamon,
That's a mess of cinnamon.
ground cloves, cayenne, dry oregano, smoked sweet paprika.
So all in
Our ancho puree.
to the stove.
So we cook off the spices for 10 minutes.
Got it.
Just need to chill it down in an ice bath.
Because we can't mix the warm product into the cold.
Cold ground pork.
Where's this coming from?
This is from Gunther Farms.
All right, all of that in. Mm-hmm. Okay, we let this cure up for about a week.
Yep.
So you're constantly making this.
Yeah.
What's next?
We're just gonna saute it. Olive oil. You add a splash of white wine vinegar.
Cool.
That's it.
Okay, what are we making?
Make a poblano cream sauce. Fresh poblanos, roasted. 2 quarts of heavy whipping cream.
The whole milk also?
Yep.
Doctor?
Scalpel.
How about tomatillos?
Tomatillos, that'll work.
I don't have any scalpel.
Tomatillos.
S&P?
A little bit now, a little bit at the end.
Okay, so we let this come up to a boil.
Yep. So now we're gonna add our sour cream, cilantro, and then salt and pepper.
Hit it with the immersion blender.
Mix it all up, and that's it.
Okay, what are we making?
Pupusas.
I see the masa, harina de maize.
Yep.
That's corn flour. This is a cheese pupusa.
Yep. Cheese pupusa, raw milk, jack cheese, olive oil, water,
Okay.
a little bit of kosher salt,
Okay, so you mix the pupusa thoroughly with extra salt.
black pepper,
So now you form it out.
2-ounce ball.
Now you hit the mold.
Yep.
There we go.
Drop the pupusas and home fries in the deep fryer. A little bit of salt.
Okay,
2 deep fried pupusas, home fries, house-made chorizo,
of course.
2 poached eggs,
Here, eggy.
poblano cream sauce, wild arugula and spinach with orange vinaigrette.
First, I gotta just try this chorizo by itself. Tons of flavor. The crunch and the texture of the pupusa. Rockstar dish. I knew this guy was gonna be able to do it with a name like Guy.
The NanaDinersDriveInsDives.
It's fantastic. This is the best chorizo I think I've ever had.
The food just speaks for itself.
Organic and local sustainable food was something that we wanted to be a part of.
Chicken sandwich, farm greens,
This place does it really, really well.
From fresh poultry
beautiful duck breast prosciutto,
to garden produce
our house-made giardiniera, which is a lot of local vegetables.
that tops their take on this New Orleans classic.
Shrimp and oyster po' boy.
Fantastic. Took the basic poor boy and just took just a little twist, enough to make it different than the other poor boys that are in the city.
Okay, next up.
We're making our giardiniera for our poor boy.
Do it.
Salt and sugar, water,
I see vinegar.
bay leaf, chili de arbol, black peppercorn, and coriander.
Simmer 30 minutes.
Yeah, just so the salt and sugar dissolves.
Let it soak up some of the flavor out of the spices, and then
We need to make a little bit of giardiniera for our topping. Diced carrots,
like confetti.
green pepper, celery, white onion, orange pepper,
Cauliflower, one of the key components to a good giardiniera.
shaved garlic, hot pickling mixture.
Warm, so it just kind of steeps those veggies a little bit.
And as it's cooling, we'll add a little bit of sliced radish and shaved jalapeno for the extra kick. Yeah, I like to let it sit for 2 or 3 days and let all the flavors really marry in.
And this is gonna go on top of the oyster and shrimp po' boy.
Correct.
Nice. What's up next?
So we're marinating our shrimp and oysters, peeled into veined shrimp, chili de arbol,
Use a lot in Mexican cooking. Really great chili flavor.
fresh ground garlic, chopped parsley, extra virgin olive oil. We're all about the layering of flavors. Gonna marinate our shucked oysters, soaked in buttermilk for 2 days.
Next up,
Sauce grabiche, so we have to first
sauce grabiche.
grabiche. Egg yolks,
There we go.
whole grain mustard, garlic confit,
Roasted garlic. These like fancy dancy words.
canola oil,
So we're gonna make a little mayo, emulsify that in.
fresh lemon juice just to thin it back out.
This is all just for the po' boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mixing bowl.
Nice, tight. This should be interesting.
Smash our hard-cooked egg yolks and whites. house-made pickle.
Whoa, 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 Captain Stubing. I didn't know that anybody got Excalibur out of the rock. Getting fickle with the pickle.
Caperberry, chopped red onion, tarragon, chives, chopped parsley.
Mixy mix.
There you go.
Next step.
Cajun dredge for our 5 oysters.
What are we gonna fry them in?
Deep fryer.
Just until they put up a crisp, leave them tender in the center.
A few grilled shrimp.
That's a lot of seafood, brother. Let me flip the shrimp, boss.
Sure.
Finally, we can make this sandwich.
Yes, everything's coming to a culmination.
I'm telling you, I almost withered away to nothing. Don't say it.
Grabiche. Oysters.
Seriously, where are you gonna put the shrimp?
Arugula, sliced tomato, jardiniere, grilled shrimp right on there, and there you go.
Look at that. And now I've got to release my jaw. Full of flavor, a lot of crunch. The jardiniere gives that nice contrast with the cut, with the vinegar, and the garbiche. It's smooth, nice little bit of fat. Forget about it. Nice job.
Shrimp and oyster po' boy?
This rivals anything I've had down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans.
If you're within a couple 100 miles of Chicago, I would recommend come by and trying this. We come back to Nana's in Chicago on the south side. My buddy Guy here is gonna rock it out with the duck confit.
Duck confit biscuits and gravy.
I don't know if I can. All right, so here's Triple D in Chicago on the south side, right down the street from the ballpark, at a joint called Nana's, hanging out with a guy named Guy. And we're gonna make some
Duck confit.
duck confit for the...
Duck confit biscuits and gravy.
You see it every day. All right, brother, how are we doing it?
Kosher salt, natural cane juice, evaporated sugar.
So they squeeze the juice out of the cane, they roll it through, they lay it out, they let it naturally evaporate, and these are the crystals they're left with.
Right. Juniper berries, coriander.
Black pepper?
Yep. Mix all of our spices
I
up.
read a lot in your future. You will be on a TV show. No, cooking show.
Okay, so we have our duck legs.
All free range?
Yep.
Can't beat that.
So now we're just gonna layer it in the pan to cure. Salt and sugar mixture. Fresh thyme.
A little bit of garlic.
Duck legs.
So you pack it in nice and tight.
Correct.
So this is gonna pull some of the moisture out.
Right.
And how long is this gonna go down for?
3 days.
Then we'll take it out, rinse it all off.
Yes.
So now we're gonna get into the confit process. More of the fresh thyme.
Duck fat.
You should smell it right now. This is gonna go oven 250, 4 hours.
Yep.
That's hot.
It's real hot.
Watch, Mom. He's gonna taste it. He's gonna taste it. I'm not tasting it right now. All right, I'll taste this little piece. Like butter, dude. Let it cool. Shred it.
There you go.
What are we making?
We're just gonna get our biscuits mixed. Organic flour, baking powder, salt,
Cold cubed butter?
5-year aged cheddar.
Of course it is. Good cheddar.
Break it up into nice pea-sized clumps. 3 eggs.
You're leaving the butter in chunks that big?
Yeah.
You are gangster.
Quart and a half of buttermilk.
Just incorporating it enough to where everything's wet. Need a little flour?
Yep.
Looking good. Just a little bit of bench flour on that just to work this out.
Usually roll it out to 1 inch.
Look at those Mondo-sized chunks of butter in there.
Cut them into squares.
The Excalibur 9000. Loaded with cheese, loaded with butter, onto a baking tray. You gonna brush them with anything on top?
Yep. A little bit of agave honey.
Bake these off 15 minutes at 375.
Yeah.
What are we into now?
Our garnish for the duck confit biscuits and gravy.
Okay.
Carrots, white turnip, celery root, parsnips,
All my root veggie favorites.
olive oil,
A little bit of oil on that.
kosher salt, pepper, chopped fresh thyme.
Captain Organic. We're gonna cook them down
350 for 25
minutes.
Yep.
Now we're making the...
Duck fat gravy. We're gonna use a little bit of duck fat.
Because we have a duck fat well on the back that we pump.
AP flour.
Making a nice little roux.
Bring it up to a blonde color.
Smell that duck fat from there.
Hot duck stock.
Too many ducks in the pond.
Now we season it.
Okay, a little Mexican hot sauce.
Worcestershire, salt, a little bit of pepper, white wine vinegar. Now it's time for biscuits and gravy. Make our little ragu, olive oil, roasted root vegetables, confit chipotle onion, duck confit. 2 biscuits, the duck fat gravy, duck confit hash, and 2 eggs your way.
2 eggs my way. Take a look at this. I mean, duck is so rich, savory biscuit. You definitely pick up that cheddar right off the bat. It has such richness and depth and textural differences. The root veggies, in my opinion, that's the kicker. You could eat that morning, noon, and night. Gotta give this a shot. Prime time.
Duck biscuits and gravy?
It's unreal. Absolutely delectable. The biscuits are really buttery. Gravy's really creamy.
Grilled Heartland meats burger.
It's home-style cooking that is worth leaving home for.
I like coming here. This is perfect for me.
What you have going on in here is what everybody really wants. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Awesome
it.
joint.
Thank you.
Nana, thank you. Nice job.